Hello, good people. When Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, wrote his book Dreams from My Father, and Robert Kiyosaki wrote The Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and many more books have been written about the steps of my father, I today get inspired to follow and track the steps of my own father, Mr. Fredrick Arthur Owino Okoyo, an accomplished man who lived his life in a very amazing way. Born and raised in Kenya and getting married to one beautiful Mary Jennifer Akinyi, or Mrs. Owino as she is famously known, my father had a choice for beauty. And as you can see, indeed, they make an amazing couple. This is where we come from, and this is the lineage that we are pursuing to create a legacy. Our mother took care of dad, and indeed they lived a great life over the years when they stayed married. They did their wedding when the bells rang at St. Stephen's Church along Jogoo Road. This was August 1975, and shortly after that, one Albert Nation was born. And today, we continue to make great things of the life that God has blessed us to have, just to celebrate the old man, Mr. Okoyo. Their lives continued to grow and spur on into greater heights even after they did their wedding. And it has been an awesome journey, learning, growing, and being part of this generation. We thank God for using both my mom and dad to bring up an amazing family of 7, 4 brothers and 3 sisters, to this level of life. And on the 5th of May 2012, we laid our dad to rest after a period of illness. And so every 5th of May, there is something to celebrate. A legacy, a father, a teacher, a musical enthusiast, and a father who took care of us in greater ways than we could imagine. And so here is the story of how our dad made things happen. Here you see the small people coming up, and you can guess the last born number 5 who is being carried over here. Yours truly is very proud. But dad, in his clear senses, was smart, articulate, well-spoken, and with the most amazing handwriting any man on earth could ever have. So we are happy that he continued to bring forth such a powerful family. And today, we look back into his steps, trace some of the things that he did or he did not do, and tell ourselves what can we learn and continue to do. Because like I said, when Robert Kiyosaki did The Rich Dad and the Poor Dad, there were always lessons to learn. Many of us might look back and say, why didn't our parents do 1, 2, 3, or 4? The big question is, what are you doing today to cover the steps that you think your parents might have missed? Opportunities come differently, situations happen in different levels. Today we have so much to look back to in retrospect and be grateful. Our parents did what they were able to do at their time with their level of exposure and with the resources that they had. Today we are alive and we learn to be grateful. If you count the blessings that our parents took us through, then there is a lot to smile about. And this is what we are all about. So today, as we celebrate my dad, we continue to thank him for every step that he took to make sure we were educated, we were housed, we stayed healthy, and remained strong as one family. Dad left us mom, and she is our pillar and anchor of this generation. Professionally, he enjoyed hanging out with the people who were in the academics. Dad was a head teacher, a senior teacher, went to Highridge Primary, Aga Khan, Muslim Academy, Farasi Lane in Kabete, Sunflower, and many other schools that he was able to do something. A professional lecturer, Dad loved what he was doing. For the Kenya Music Festivals, Today Drama Awards, my dad played a pivotal role. And each time we popped in there and had Mr. Okoyo, wow, the heartbeat increased with pride. Dad overworked in any step that he could do what he was able to do. He mixed and mingled with his colleagues and did some of the greatest things he could do at his level. While many times we could think otherwise and say maybe this, maybe that. And upon his retirement, he went home to start a new life. This is how we celebrate you, Daddy. You gave us what you did. You brought a legacy. Your life changed with illness, but you continued to be strong, to be an inspiration, to be the motivation that we always sought. You did great with your friends, put up great relationships, and continued to be the jovial person you always were. Life served you its purpose, and you grabbed it and ran with it. And today, we continue to build that greatness because you, oh Dad, you are the greatest man with the greatest smile, the most amazing heart that any human being can have. And to anybody out there who remembers Mr. Okoyo, who passed through his systems, who passed through his education, who built frameworks through him, if he taught you at the schools that I have mentioned, if you interacted with him during the Kenya Music Festival seasons at Jogoo House or KICC, Nakuru or anywhere, I would be happy to connect with you as we celebrate the big family that our dad left behind. So if Mr. Okoyo mattered in your life, let me know at the comment section because I know that one day we will continue to live this great legacy. Mr. Fredrick Arthur Owino has been blessed with enough children, grandchildren, and even great-grandchildren coming up. We continue to be a pillar of his great life, his great teachings. He was a person who would unite people, bring families together, and over and above all, give his best to what he knew he would be able to do. It's now our time to continue to build that great legacy, to live it, to realize it, and to achieve it. And now, this is part of how we bring back and make alive the greatest things that Mr. Okoyo stood for. Daddy, this is a generation that will make you proud. We always look back and we are grateful that you walked with us, smiled with us, stood with us, and constantly encouraged us to do what we so firmly believed in. And that is what we are doing today. Your spirit lives on great in our own lives. And each step that we take, we look at your face, we look at your smile, we look at your demeanor, and I know that we will stand firm because you are great wherever you are. Thank you for walking the journey with us. Thank you for bringing us on this earth. Thank you for giving us the education that we deserved and urging us to move ahead regardless of the meager resources you may have had. The struggles were many, the challenges came. You lost your eyesight, but we continue to see great things in you. Today, we stand firm because you, oh Father, Daddy, Japonj, Won Bob, yes, great amazing names of all the things that you did. We continue to smile together as we grow to do great things because you, oh Dad, you shine in our lives. You are the mountains that we climb. You are the snow that cools our challenges. You are the brilliance that we continue to enjoy every single day because you made it happen. We want to prove, plan, prepare, and promise that we will make Mom proud. The sun will rise again in her lives, and we will achieve for her any part that you left unattended to, because you gave us a great mother in Mom, and this is the legacy we continue to carry on. We love you so much, Daddy. Rest in peace.